Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Kelvin Gastelum. Just wanted to talk about him because he fights January 14th, and those breakdowns and stuff will come out here very soon. But I want to talk about him today because he really, really needs a win. Not back and forth, show how tough he is. We know how tough he is. We know how durable he is. He's never been finished with punches. Been submitted twice, heel hook and an arm triangle choke. One by Chris Weidman, the other one by Jack Hermanson, or Hermanson, whatever they call him. I think it's Hermanson, but whatever. Kelvin Gastelum, 17 wins, 8 losses, and at one point he was 12 and 0, 11 and 0. Sorry, 11 and 0 again. Lost against Tyron Woodley, split decision. Then beat Nate Marquardt, looked really good, and then lost another split to Neil Magny, and then beat Johnny, Tim Hendricks, and Tim Kennedy, Tim Hendricks, Johnny Hendricks and Tim Kennedy, and then beat Vitor Belfort. Changed no contest because he popped for marijuana, which is stupid, and then was submitted by Chris Weidman after knocking him down and hurting him in that first round. Again, since the Chris Weidman fight, he's won 1, 2, 3 fights, and he's lost 5 fights. It's been... I mean, he beat Michael Bisping by punches, a short notice fight that Bisping probably shouldn't have taken. Then beat Jacare, pretty close fight. Calvin Gastelum looked good in the second and the third, but then lost to Adesanya. No shame there. Fight of the year, incredible back and forth fight, and Kelvin looked good early in that fight. Darren Till just coming off that loss against Adesanya, you could see that he was, what's that called? He was unsure, like he was triggered. He was hesitant, is what I'm trying to say. And then Jack Manson, I thought he looked good. It only lasted a minute, 18 seconds, but as it was going on, he was looking good. He was looking quick. He was looking powerful. And then he got caught by the heel hook. And then beat Ian Heinisch, and he also didn't look great in that fight. His wrestling is really what won him in that fight. Again, didn't look good. His striking didn't look great. We haven't seen him be able to flow. And then fought Whitaker, got beat up a little bit in that one. Fought Jared Cannonier, showed everybody how tough he is. And just, again, short notice fight, once again, and loses it. And he was supposed to fight Narsadine Imavov, who he is fighting now, and he was supposed to fight Dricus Du Plessis, who I really liked him in that fight. But January 14th, he's fighting Imavov, but whether he wins this or not, he has to look. Oh, if he wins, he has to look good. It's 5 rounds. I think he's faster. I do think he's more powerful. His wrestling, offensively, is good, but defensively has gotten him in some trouble. Like I said, he lost against Woodley with the wrestling, or that was with just stand-up after he missed weight. But Neil Magny was the wrestling. He lost close split decision to that. He can just get behind sometimes, and that gets him in trouble. Again, if he loses, you got to think it's the end of the road. I mean, he's 11-8 and 1 no contest in the UFC, and I believe he started out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 0. So he's 7, 8 and 1 since then. So 6, 8 and 1 since then. Again, tougher competition, but also he shouldn't be fighting at 185. He should be down a weight class. If he would just get that together, he really could. Even now, even still, he still can be a top contender, challenge for the title. But at this weight class, I just don't think, because these guys hit so much harder and all these things, he has to be on every single time. And I think being down a weight class, he's going to have so much more advantages. We've seen him fight in lower weight classes before, and he looked incredible. He looked good. He looked good against Uriah Hall. He looked really good against Brian Melican. He looked good against Rick Story, Nico Masik, Jake Ellenberger. He looked incredible. He was getting a little bit out-wrestled in that, and then turned it around and won the fight again, and then fought freaking 2 months later. That's incredible, against Tyron Woodley. But again, he really, really needs this win. Really needs this win. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think, and as always, peace.